Alright, hey guys, Detector here. So today's video is going to be serious and me asking you all for help. So all of you probably know about Hurricane Florence and how it pretty much destroyed parts of eastern North Carolina and eastern South Carolina. It's still currently dumping a bunch of rain on the northeast states, so it's been bad, just kind of all around. So disasters like this are terrible in general. Yes, there have been thousands of homes lost and tens of lives lost just from this one storm, and it's just terrible all around. But things tend to hit a little closer to home when it affects people that you personally know, friends and family, and that's pretty much the case here. So we have some friends in North Carolina, actually 2 friends in New Bern and 2 friends in Pollocksville. So if you're not sure where Pollocksville is, it's about 5 miles outside of New Bern, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen or heard of the stories coming out of New Bern, and actually just this morning we saw stories and interviews with people in Pollocksville. So in Pollocksville, we've got 2 friends, Ken and Michelle Parker. And they are friends of ours that we've known for a couple of years now, 2 or 3 years I'd say. And they live right on the Trent River, but their home is about 25 feet above the Trent River, so they've got a pretty good amount of clearance between their house and the river, which for the past several, I don't know, decades has been completely fine. They've had several feet of clearance during previous storms and hurricanes. But that wasn't the case with Florence. So they made it through the hurricane fine, but it was the rainwaters that were coming down from the hills and the mountains as Florence went inland that started to cause the river that was already flooded to become even more flooded. So we found out Monday morning, which was yesterday, that the water got into Ken and Michelle's house, and they actually had to be rescued by a rescue team. They really didn't anticipate it because of how high their property is compared to the river. But not only is their house right near the river, they're actually farmers. They're the owners of Parker Farms. So Parker Farms is a produce farm. It's not a cattle farm. It's not any farm with animals on it. It's all produce. So completely fruits and vegetables that they grow and sell to restaurants, grocery stores. They have a little fruit stand on the side of the road. So their entire livelihood is from this farm and what they grow on it. So not only is their house under 3 to 5 feet of water, but all several hundred of their acres is completely underwater. Their entire livelihood has essentially been flooded and is being washed away. Most of you have probably seen my most recent videos where I was metal detecting in North Carolina, and the farm that I metal detected there with heat detector was actually Parker Farms. Now I hadn't mentioned it in the videos because I didn't want there to be a run on Parker Farms. So I didn't mention it, but now that this has happened, I'm letting you all know that's where I was metal detecting. And Ken is the nice farmer that plowed the field just for me in hopes that I could find something amazing. They lost all their tractors, all their vehicles, even all their seed because the waters have just risen and they can't do anything about it. So everything that it takes to run a farm is gone for them. Where I'm asking you all for help is in their immediate expenses. So because their livelihood has been washed away, they no longer have an income coming in. Now that's not just for now and the next couple of days. Even once the water recedes, they have nothing to do farming with. Their land is going to be completely unusable for the next several weeks until it dries out. But even once that happens, they have no tractors, no seed, no equipment, nothing to try and bring an income back into their lives. So my request is that if you're able to donate even $1 to help these people to just cover their immediate expenses, nothing lavish. I mean, they're currently staying on the couch in a friend of a friend's house, but that's only going to last for so long. I'm sure once the waters recede and they're able to kind of get out of the area, they're probably going to have to go to a hotel somewhere. So they're going to have the expenses of the hotel, they're going to have food expenses, and then potentially bills if for whatever reason a company isn't willing to work with them to allow them to pay their bills late. Cover some of that, but pretty much just their immediate expenses since they have no income coming in. I'm hoping that you all can, just any little bit that you're able to donate to help them would really be greatly appreciated. And my husband and I are going to be donating money to them too. We want to go up there and help them, but they are not reachable as of now. I mean, the roads have been washed away. We can't even get to them. So this is kind of the next best thing that I could kind of, come up with. So I have started a GoFundMe page, and you can find the link in the description down below. Please make sure to check that out. Again, it's for Ken and Michelle Parker, and they are the owners of Parker Farms. It's terrible what's happened to everybody, and I wish we could do more, but this is kind of, what we're able to do for now. So my husband and I are going to be donating some money, and I'm actually going to be taking all the money that I've received from YouTube for all of the North Carolina videos, and I'm going to be giving that to them as well. I mean, because I wouldn't have been able to do any metal detecting if it hadn't have been for Ken and Michelle. So all of the money that I've gotten from that, and all of the money that I've gotten from my Patreon page, which, I mean, it's every little bit is going to help. So all of that I'm going to go ahead and give to Ken and Michelle just to try and help them out a little bit. But if you guys are able to donate even just $1, I mean, I've got over 20,000 subscribers. If every single subscriber donated $1, $20,000 would go a long way for covering their immediate expenses for the next couple of weeks. Now granted, that's not my goal. I set it pretty low in the big scheme of things, but anything that you guys can do to help would really, really be appreciated. And I've got a base, so I'm going to use it. I'm coming to you guys in the hopes that you can just donate whatever little bit you can. So I'm going to try and keep you all updated on the status. I mean, as of right now, it's still underwater. So now we're just kind of waiting for the river to go down and the waters to recede, which could take a while. But I'll try and keep you all updated on that and let you know how they're doing. I know a couple of y'all are in the North Carolina area, so you probably already know firsthand what's going on, but I'll try and keep everybody updated. So thank you for donating what you can. If you can't, I totally get it. But if you are able to do something, please do something. Just, a little bit here will go a long way. So thank you.